day, my friends. Another beautiful day here in paradise. Have any of you guys ever tried to sharpen a bloody chainsaw chain? What I used to do when I first got into using a chainsaw was have 3 or 4 different chains, and then I'd keep rotating them, take one down to the chainsaw shop, get them to bloody sharpen it. It cost me $10 every time. Get home, put the sharpened chain on the bloody saw, go to cut something, either bloody nick a nail or drop the thing in the dirt, and then we're back to square one. Wasted $10. The saw didn't even get a chance to warm up, and my $10 sharpen was down the bloody toilet again. So eventually I had to learn how to sharpen the saw myself. As you can see, I haven't used this saw for ages. And believe it or not, in a previous life, I actually had a firewood yard for 15 bloody years. Wow, that was a long 15 years too. And it took me about 4 bloody months to get the actual hang of how to sharpen these chains. After you've been sharpening them a while by hand, you can just tell by the old eyeball anatomy. Let's get back to the little saw. Now don't worry, my friends, I am leading up to something here. See how this tooth here, we're going this way. We've got the file on this angle here. So we've got a tooth on this side. If we come up a little bit further, we've got a tooth here. Come up a little bit further, we've got a tooth here. But we've also got one on the opposite side. See that? Every tooth that's coming this direction, we also have another tooth that's going the opposite direction. So what you do is you sharpen this tooth. Go right, see how that one's got a big chunk out of the side of it? That's why it's not cutting. This tooth. So on, and so on, and so on. Once you've done them all in this direction, you've got to take it out of the vise, turn the saw around, now do the same thing but the opposite direction. See the opposite tooth? Like this one. You're saying to yourself, Pete, why do I want to know this? This one. You get the point, you've got to go one way and then you've got to turn your saw over and go the other way. Now have a look at the angle of these teeth. Can you see the angle of this tooth here? It's not sharpening from the front, it's sharpening from the bloody side. It used to take me about 20-30 minutes to sharpen that big bugger up there, but apparently, Pete, you've been bloody doing it all wrong. Look at what I just brought from our Chinese friends. This is gonna be awesome. A yellow lunchbox looking thing. Apparently, this can sharpen your saw in under 20 seconds, and you don't even need any power tools. I wonder how this actually works. We didn't get any instructions with it, but this has got to be good because it's got its own instructional video. Yee-haa! Oh my god, that looks about as stable as my ex-missus. Oh wow, look at this, look at the cutting. Holy shit, that looks about as safe as I don't know what. Look at that crap. Put the thing on your chainsaw bar, and then you close it, and then you pray to God, and then you push it against a tree. And it sharpens your saw. Unbloody believable. Did you notice they didn't actually show you cutting anything after they sharpened the saw with this plastic fantastic thing? This is gonna be awesome. What could possibly go wrong, Pete? And then we just lock it up. It's about as stable as my ex-wife. Oh my god. Remember when I showed you the angle of the teeth of my saw? Here are the little sharpening stones that come with the yellow plastic fantastic lunchbox. I don't know if it's just me, but how the hell would that even possibly sharpen the same angle as the chainsaw teeth? Maybe I'm just missing something. Only one bloody way to find out, Pete. Yee-haa! Here we go, here we go, here we go. What could go wrong? It didn't take my bloody head off, which quite surprised me. What did we actually end up doing? Actually, that survived better than I thought it would. But has it done fuck all, Pete? You know what? It's not brilliant, but it actually feels a little bit sharper. Can't be right. Only one way to find out, my friends. That was really blunt before. It wouldn't cut anything. So let's see. Fuck's sake, Pete. Another beer down the toilet. That reminds me, thanks to all you guys who have brought me a beer. I really, really appreciate it. Helps keep me lubricated in the shed. Yee-haa! If you want to buy me a coffee, beer, there's a link in the description below, my friends. Yee-haa! Anyway, now you're saying to yourself, Pete, why are you putting that piece of wood in the vise? And you know why? Because I haven't got any trees. I've cut them all down and burnt the bastards. You know me, guys, always safety first. Just as I bloody thought, it's a piece of junk. If this was sharpened by hand, it would have gone straight through there, even though it is only a little saw. What a piece of crap, man. I think our Chinese friends have done it again. So, my friends, save yourself 20 bucks. Piece of crap. So buy yourself a file for $2 or $3, practice for a couple of hours, then you'll be perfect. You'll be able to cut shit like this, no worries at all. Save yourself 10 bucks every time you go down and get the bloody saw sharpened. And remember, my friends, make sure you join Pete's Tool Shed. Link in the description below. You never know what might happen. We might all end up meeting up one day and we can have some fun together, or at least get pissed in the shed, one of the two. See you next time.